You can either be a host or a hostess to your ego. Who can benefit by the clash of titans in Central Bureau of Investigation? Is it the number game of one-upmanship as it appears, or a well-designed conspiracy to murder the country's most prestigious premier independent investigative agency by khaki-turned-khadi rulers of the nation? The irresistible urge of political masters to pin down the adversaries by Central Bureau of Investigation for political ends has plunged CBI into a serious institutional crisis. The skeletons have started pouring out from the cupboards of CBI. Most of them have signboards of politicians written all over them. Setting aside moral consideration, those who flirt with crime, criminals, bribery, hate crimes, and shielding of criminals should realize they are playing directly into the hands of monstrous, corrupt politicians. While the media is busy covering spat between the CBI top bosses, Alok Verma and Rakesh Asthana, and highlighting unprecedented crisis since the last few weeks, what is being swept under the carpet is the Gujarat connection to politicize the CBI. The present government wants CBI to speak in his master's voice. The root cause of the problem started with the appointment of officers with a Gujarat connect into the premier investigating agencies like CBI and NIA by the government. The transfer of YC Modi from CBI to NIA and then his promotion to the head of NIA raises many doubts about the integrity of Narendra Modi's government towards preserving the sanctity of prestigious investigating agency. The appointment of YC Modi, who was part of SC monitored Gujarat Royal Special Investigating Team that exonerated Narendra Modi as the head of the National Investigative Agency, is a clear indicator of this trend. As this was not enough, in the run-up to the elections, Rakesh Asthana, a high-profile Gujarat cadre officer, was recently promoted as a special director of CBI by the government. Asthana had probed the burning of Sabarmati Express in Godhra and has, as a superintendent of police in CBI, arrested Lalu Prasad Yadav in the fodder scam case in 1997. Government thought that it will have a freeway in promotion of its loyalists and hijack CBI without realizing that Alok Verma was sitting in the Trojan horse. Alok Verma opened gates of charge sheet against his number 2 Rakesh Asthana. Rakesh Asthana's name has allegedly figured in the infamous 211 diary recovered in the income tax raids on Sterling Biotech. The rebellion by Alok Verma made the government look ugly and silly. Alok Verma finishes his term in January 2019. Just before the general elections in India, Rakesh Asthana was likely to become a CBI chief. The sterling twist is a threat to his promotion. Senior advocate Prashant Bhushan has latched on to the case challenging Asthana's promotion in the Supreme Court despite a point of order raised by CBI director in the committee. With all kinds of jugaad in the system, people still trusted CBI and always asked for CBI inquiry in case of political threat or political intervention. But after the stained image of CBI, who will ask for CBI inquiry or investigation? On what moral ground will the CBI prosecutors or investigating officer face the court of law? The stubborn attitude to dilute powers of the premier investigating agencies and to misuse it in conflict of power and the clash of ideals, not to mention the inflammatory activities of unscrupulous leaders. The desire of Narendra Modi to nurse the Gujarat Connect has triggered nationwide debate on the working of CBI and investigating agencies under power-hungry masters. Wherever there is a vacuum, the line between ideology, good governance, and reasons gets blurred. The purpose gets defeated, and law-abiding citizens lose faith in the system. In spite of all these negative vibes created by politicians, let's not lose faith in the system, because pessimism leads to weakness and optimism to power and good governance. In a democracy, the power is not in the hands of politicians, but in the hands of the people. Use your vote more judiciously in the next elections. If you like our program, don't forget to like, share and subscribe our program from the Rajpath.